Controlling your emotions don't mean suppressing your emotions. Controlling your emotions means not letting your emotions dictate your words and your actions. A lot of you guys get mad, right? And you curse your girl out. Or you see your girl getting ready to go out to have a night out with her friends. You get jealous and you don't know how to control it. So you start asking, well, where you going? When you coming back? I don't trust you. And now it's a problem because you let your emotions dictate what come out of your mouth. You let your emotions dictate your actions. That's what I mean about not controlling your emotions. It's not just about not hitting the bitch in the mouth when she make you mad. That's a part of it too. But I'm talking about all your emotions, your insecurities, your jealousy, your anger, your excitement. You feel me? If you can't control your emotions, no woman is ever, if a woman sees that you can't control your emotions, she's never going to submit to you. Not fully, at least. Now, you can have, you know, does that mean she won't be cooperative? Does that mean she won't be um, in your corner? Does that mean she won't be with you? No, but we're talking about you guys want submission for real. A big chunk of that is controlling your fucking emotions. And the way you provide emotional security is controlling your fucking emotions. So she can see, okay, I'm cool. I can let my guard down. I can be safe with my emotions because he can handle his. But if you can't handle yours, if you can't handle your emotions, why would she give you that if you can't even handle yours? If I saw that you couldn't manage your money, right? If I saw that you couldn't manage your money, I would be a goddamn fool to give you my money to manage. A woman would be a goddamn fool to give you her emotions, give you herself, and you can't manage yourself. Right? You would be a goddamn fool. This is let me put the concept, let me try to make this concept easier for you to understand. You would be a goddamn fool if you put a baby in a chick who couldn't even take care of her damn self, who didn't bathe, who didn't feed herself the right shit. You would be a fool to put a baby in her. You would be a fool to give her your seed. Women look at you the same way when you can't control your emotions. So if a woman can't control her life, how is she going to be able to control your kid? Right? If you can't control your emotions, if you're not disciplined enough to control your emotions, you can't provide emotional security. You're not masculine if you can't control your emotions. If a woman, if you get into a disagreement or a debate or argument with your wife and you fly off the handle, you're like, you fucking stinking bitch, I hate you for life, and you're texting long paragraphs, you're not masculine because you have no emotional control. You don't have a masculine frame. Part of masculinity and having a masculine frame, a huge chunk of it is emotions, controlling your emotions. And the reason you need to have to control your emotions is so you can provide emotional security to the people that follow you, women included, your children included. I have kids. Let's look at it this way. Let's take the females out of it. Let's look at it this way. Anybody got kids know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm the man in my situation, right? I'm the dominant masculine man in my little tribe, right? How can I teach my children to control their emotions and I can't control mine? That's number one. How would my children feel if I couldn't control my emotions? What would that do to my children? Mine, growing up into adulthood, if their father couldn't control his emotions, if whenever their father got mad, he went off the handle and verbally abused them, emotionally abused them, what would that say for my children? And how would my children grow up? If their father, the alpha male in their tribe, right? The alpha in their tribe, who's responsible for their tribe, the masculine dominant male in their tribe, couldn't control himself, couldn't control his emotions. My children have emotional security because their father can control his fucking emotions. My children can be children. They don't have to grow up too fast. They don't have to shut down. They don't have to be in a world anxious and panicky and develop anxieties because their father can control his fucking emotions. Their father provides them emotional security. Anybody that's ever grew up with a mother or a father who couldn't control their emotions understand how it feels to not have emotional security and what that feels like growing up and what you turn into growing into adulthood. Now, I hope you guys understand that. Now, let's take it off of that for a second and apply that same concept to women. Women need you. need you. They need you for emotional security. So when you can't provide that, that spells danger for them. If you can't control your emotions, that spells danger for them. You understand what I'm saying? The guys, you know, when you get these guys who are very abusive to women, right? They're really abusive and they can't control their emotions, right? Or so it seems. What they showed these women to get open like that was extreme emotional control. The women wouldn't open up. That's why they have to flip on them. That's why you hear women say he wasn't like that. Because see, we'll question a woman to be like, damn, you couldn't see the signs that he beating your ass, that he gonna beat your ass. No, they don't, because those guys are good. Those guys are good at showing a woman that they can control themselves, that they're safe with them. So the woman opens up and then they flip on down the line. They flip on them down the line. You wouldn't be able to have a victim smacking a bitch in the mouth on the first date or flying off the handle of the first date. No, these guys, these abusers, real abusers, they're good at controlling their emotions. They know how to control their emotions. The abuse is not the abuse. The real abusers is not really a lot. I'm talking about men who abuse their women day in, day in. Not a guy who get drunk like Richard Sherman and fucking fly off the deep end, right? A lack of emotional control, by the way. Not a guy like that, but a guy he's abusive and that's what he does. He feeds off of that. That's not a lack of control. That's calculated. He feeds off of misery, right? He feeds off of the weakness and vulnerability from a woman. He feeds off of the fear. So when you see a guy like that, that's not a lack of self-control. In fact, he can practice self-control and emotional control so good that a woman will open up to him fully and completely. And he's able to trap her like that. You understand? Emotional control is a big part of a woman submitting to you. And if a woman sees that you can't control your emotions, you know how they see that you can't control your emotions in the beginning? When you don't text them back, when you text them and they at work and they ain't text you all day, and then they text you back, or you double text, or you getting your feelings about little shit. You know, you're getting your feelings because they ain't text you back right away, or you start double texting. This is how women know how to see you don't have emotional control. They know how to see it. Women know how to spot this early. Women have developed to be able to see things early in you so they don't make the stupid mistakes. You understand? We don't. It's like damn near logical to, if you text somebody and they don't text you, to text them back to say, hey, what's going on? That's logical, right? But it shows the woman that you can't practice self-control. You don't have emotional discipline. You don't have emotional control because you get in your feelings and you start questioning. Women see this. They learn how to see this early, and that's a big part of it. And that's all the chick was saying, bro. Basically, control your fucking emotions. And as a man, that's what you're tasked to do. One of your jobs is to provide emotional security. In order to do that, in order for a woman to see that you can provide her emotional security, she has to see that you can control your own goddamn emotions. It's a simple concept. I know I went on in a long rant, but it's a simple concept.